Welcome back to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies Overwatch team is taking on Cumberland in the Playfly League Semifinals. I'm Liam.
I'm Chris. For the MTU players tonight, we have Lucas, also known as Cheesebread, Chris as Savage FTW, Dan as Jolo, Isaac as Isaac, Jacob as JRB, and for Cumberland we have
Leon Master, Ginger Refill, Nodi, Hikendo, and Bar of Soap.
As we mentioned earlier, tonight is the semifinal match. Our Huskies are the 5th seeded team going up against the 1st seeded team. However, this is not the first time we faced them. This is Cumberland, who we faced a bit ago and lost 1-3. So this is the big one. We're hoping we can take the win this time around. The winner of this match will go to the finals, which will be taking place December 4th.
But that last match was very close, I gotta say, Chris.
It was, yeah. I wasn't here, I think, to cast it, but I was watching, and damn was it close.
You know, any of those maps could go either way. I think MTU really has a chance to take a dub here.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how it plays out. Starting off on Oasis.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this on the startup yet.
No.
Or at all, rather. I don't think we've seen it. We're usually on Antarctic Peninsula, I think.
It's looking like a Maga mirror on both sides. That's interesting. Although the Juno, Juno's obviously very regular.
Yeah.
Wondering, so we're gonna get a Sim TP out from Isaac. He's probably gonna go over to a flanker. I imagine the Genji or the Tracer.
I'd assume so. This is very different to what we've seen before. I mean, usually we see, like, we see JRB on the Orisa, but
I
I mean, both teams going Mauga. Must have changed in the last week. He goes Reaper.
Oh, it was Reaper.
All right.
Reaper Maga meta. This is gonna be a banger meta.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the Maugas shoot at each other, but
this match will be great, I'm sure.
Oh, it will be.
And both Magas use their regenerative ability.
It looks like we're winning so far.
Although Cumberland does have the positioning advantage. JRB's wrapping around the point. Still is just free firing on the Sojourn, but that's 2 picks on the supports for Cumberland. Unfortunately, MTU is just a matter of time now at this point.
Yeah, very unfortunate there. I think we kind of split our manpower on dealing with the Malga and dealing with everyone else. And I think if we focused on one target, we could have won there. But
yeah, that's the thing with Maga is he doesn't really do all that much dying when he's got his ability up. You have to bait that out.
Yeah. If he has his, what is it, cardiac overdrive?
That's what it is.
Yeah. If he has that up, he's, unless you do a lot to him, he's not done.
Oh, absolutely not. Just don't hands either way. But Maga charges in, and that's a trick on a tank, but a
big
massive
alt and big follow-up on it. And JRB falling down the middle there. I think he's going to get staggered here.
That's going to be a big stagger.
Very unfortunate there. We're going to have to wait for JRB to come back. But we are coming back up on a lot of ults here.
Yeah, it's about everything other than the Juno ult. Unfortunately, same is the case for Cumberland. They're coming up on Blade, Rally, Orbital Ray, Age Fight.
This is the first time in a while it feels like Juno ults aren't constantly online. I know they just nerfed how much you need, like the ultimate cost, so it could be that. But
that said, MTU just quickly takes a fight dub in the cage.
Yeah, Savage being the only one to go down, but they'll be back quick, that's for sure.
Unless we wasted Genji Blade. Big stagger on the Brig.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's a huge stagger.
No, 69%. It's a good time to cap because you still have one more fight after.
Yeah.
Even if you lose one. MTU bought themselves a little bit of wiggle room here. And they're coming with this fight with the ult.
Would be nice to just win this outright, though.
Absolutely. That's one Juno ult out. And the other Juno ult out. Isaac does go down, so does Maga. Good deflect from Hikendo.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those from Hikendo. He's just running in the Maga's face, and I mean, if you can't shoot anyone, that survivability goes down immensely.
Yeah, no, the deflective mitigation tool for the cardiac overdrive is absolutely a big factor in these engages.
It's not even getting the damage out of the deflect. It's just making him not get the damage.
And therefore the healing.
Yeah. But like you said before, we've still got a good fight here before we really have to worry. But, ooh, man, that does not look like a good fight so far.
Early ability from Death Blossom again finds pick. Cumberland's getting big value out of these.
Cheesebread tries a touch, but
Not enough. And that is round 1 for Cumberland. Although,
33 to 100. That is not great.
not great, but there is a fight. We did win a fight, fair and square.
That we did, so I assume we're just gonna run the same thing and hope to do it better this time. I know that I think that Genji's really what's messing us up. Those
Yeah.
deflects are just making JRB die very quick.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's as you said, the deflect is just huge for shutting down the Maga. I think, honestly, it's probably getting a lot more value than just the damage pressure that Joa provides, because Maga provides enough damage pressure on his own.
Yeah, that he does.
But you run what you can run, and then you have a read on the meta, and it's this. See if they can pull it out. And
Big slam.
Party Overdrive's traded. Moira fades out, and Nikendo's on the run.
That's
Find the
deflect
pick
out,
now.
so
Oh, and both supports again going down for MTU, and then despite a pick by Isaac, that's a fight win for Cumberland.
yet again. But only the first fight of this round, so
Maga's dueling, getting a little ult charge.
yeah, no real ults coming up yet for either team. This does not really feel like an ult game at all.
No, it's really a lot more about the neutral fight with these Magas. They just do so much damage and they're so tanky that, like, even
Except for Nodi's Death Blossoms. Those have been
true, yeah, he's been finding
those have been fight winning every time, so
looks like MTU's doing a good job of boxing out Cumberland here.
They might get the oh, not quite, but
it does pin in. JRB is looking to go for Cage on the back line. It looks like, oh, but it's fortunately front line needed him. That's both DPS and Yana going down, and that's going to be a fight win for Cumberland again.
yeah.
Only off the Juno ult too. Although that's it, MTU's coming up on everything, so we'll have a big ult fight this next one.
Yeah, I didn't even notice, but we swapped off Moira here for Ana.
Yeah.
I think what we really want there is the anti-nades on the enemy Malga, but
Absolutely.
it seems so far they've been playing around it pretty nicely.
And when the Genji's there, there's a run Yana down. It becomes kind of hard. Oh, massive!
Big ult! Oh my
They
goodness.
thought they were cooking with the cage fight, but Orbital Ray Death Blossom, that's a lot of damage.
Isaac was not trapped in there with them. They were trapped in there with him.
No, absolutely.
I'm surprised that Nodi died to that though, because I mean, you can always just leave the cage, and but I guess he was low health, so
I think the damage was the Death Blossom, probably caught him off guard.
that's true. I'm not expecting to die instantly.
In the back line, Blaine goes out. Can Jojo kill or find the pick?
Looks like it.
Fortunately, front line again goes down for MTU, and that's another fight win. 85. They're gonna have to play really close to touch.
Yeah, we're not really gonna have time to get together as a team here. We're kind of just like gonna have to run in.
It's like Cheesebread's going to Lucio to get a touch.
Yeah, that'll give us time to at least mount up a team other than Lucio, but even then, Savage
Lucio
going a little bit.
Lucio has to kill himself just to get the touch, so unfortunately, not starting out the fight great. Isaac going down isn't helping things.
And then JRB, and I think that's gonna be it.
That is a fight win. That is a round win, rather. Map win for Cumberland. Another massive no-D Death Blossom to close it out.
Yeah. Unfortunate there. I feel like we just never really got control of that match. Even when we won a fight, it still felt like Cumberland knew immediately how to come back from it.
Good job, good use of ultimates, good cooldown rotations. Fortunately,
Yeah.
they found our back line and just one too many times.
Yeah. Well, do you think we're gonna switch it up in the next one? I mean,
I don't know. I think honestly, MTU kind of has to. I think here.
yeah, it seems like they're definitely doing better in uh the Malga matchup. I mean, we almost never saw their tank die unless everyone else had already died. Whereas it seemed like JRB was almost the first to go down quite a few times.
Yeah, either him or the support line all at once.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how MTU adapts when we come back after a quick break. back. MTU has picked King's Row, which I think if they're sticking running a hit scan is a good choice. Widow is definitely something you'd want to see here.
It is. It looks like Jolo is on Widow, which could just be to try and get an opening pick. I mean, they're on attack.
No, usually that's what they do on the opening for Kings.
Yeah.
Then he goes over to the Ash, but he might go over to the Sojourn now.
Yeah.
You've seen him pull that out last map.
Yeah, it looks like we're going back into the Malgamir, which didn't work out too great, but I'm sure they know what they're doing better than I, so.
They probably packed it. They've scrimmed this map a lot, I bet.
I'm sure they know what they need to do here. And it is a Sojourn coming out, so.
And Kings Row A when there's no shields is a bunch of poking. We're running down the Reaper. Forces out the
almost died.
That's
He was
pretty big.
really close.
You can buy the point.
Deflect out early before we use overdrive. So.
CRB can take some space. He's going to charge in. And they have point control. They have all the space in the world.
That they do.
Deflect on again. Time to overdrive to capitalize.
Ooh, unfortunate. That. Yeah. I think that's going to be a win for them, but we did get some good point pressure. I mean, 1.5 ticks, so.
No, that's not the worst start in the world. Also, the Moira Juno comp is very interesting. They're just pumping the heals into JRB.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time that's all you need. Just give the Malga as much heals as you can and hope he doesn't die.
Fortunately, though, when there's enough focus fire, there's not much heals can do to fix it.
Yeah, I think we just saw that last fight where JRB just kind of got run. Ooh, big picks though.
2 big picks. Injury will find. Oh, it's gone about
but
even.
Big pack.
Juno
big Juno
ult out for Cumberland, and there's the Reaper ult. Not
as big this time.
Massive.
Oh, but Malga is still alive. That Juno ult won it for him. I think if Juno ult was not there, Isaac's ultimate would very much have killed that Malga. So.
Absolutely not.
Looks like we were trying to come back to this fight as quickly as possible because they're still down players where we are not. So.
Yeah, and they're going to give up pointer as a result. The pulsar torpedoes come out. A cage fight in the back line, and that's 4 kills real quick.
Yeah.
There's a 5th.
There's a 5th, yeah. Jeez.
Juno, unfortunately, goes to waste.
Yeah.
That's
when you're stuck in a cage, a big sword is not great to see.
No. Although, coming into this fight, it's just cage fight versus rally ult-wise. So if JRB can find a way to get rally.
They are right here.
Wow, Nodi just feeds. We take those.
Yeah, big cage fight here, trapping basically everyone.
Yeah, Cumberland wanted to go for, I think, a disrespectful play, and they get punished for it justly.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they opted to hold so close there. They might have thought they'd get an early pick without us expecting it, but it gives us the first point.
No chance. Unfortunately, Savage is going to be payload the MS, so we'll probably beat him to Juno ult again.
Yeah, and that also means we only really have heals for Amalga from Brigitte, which not that great of heals if you're in a Amalga duel.
No.
Both overdrives coming out here.
That's the pin,
and
they
there we go.
Kill. Cumberland stacked together very, very well. Just overwhelm JRB when cooldowns are down. Coming out with Rally, Blossom, close to Juno ult, but it's matched and more on the other side.
I also didn't even notice the switch over to Cassidy.
Massive.
Oh, big! Oh my goodness.
Again, the disrespectful spawn hold just gets punished.
And Nodi used his ult there. Got nothing, so.
Hey, look, if we're gonna we gotta get progress on this point somehow. And if they're gonna keep feeding us fights, we take them.
Yeah. And they did use the Juno ult there. That was very big to see come out.
Yeah.
Especially when we have ours up.
They really just committed to that for no reason.
I feel like they could have played that a lot slower and gotten more time out of us, but.
No.
I mean, we capped the point at 3:30, so they did get a minute off of us, so who might have judged?
Done. Cage fight goes in. It's a massive brawl.
And
Juno
we are out
from
on top
Savage
of it.
Takes the, yeah, Juno from Savage just did everything there.
Yeah. The big counter. They also used Blade, so that was 2 ultimates for. Well, we used 2 as well, but one of them was Deadeye. And let's be honest, Deadeye's.
It's gotten buffed over the years, but it still doesn't provide the punch of some of the support ults.
Yeah.
And just like that, MPU has a chance to camp B.
I think we might use a big Malga cage here.
Just
Yeah, there we go.
Cage goes in, and that's a big cage. Can we find the kills to clear it up though? Everybody's low, it feels like, and there they can start to fall.
I feel like no one wanted to enter the cage because of the rally and other stuff in there, but there we go.
Isaac doing God's work on the Reaper.
Yeah, having his ultimate now, which maybe he can pull a Nodi and win a fight with it immediately.
Yeah,
he's looking for it.
Yeah,
I mean, he's right there.
Honestly, and JRB might be able to force it to deflect. Oh no, the Genji does in fact read Isaac's positioning.
Well, I think the Reaper teleported up top and saw him. So. Unfortunately.
Reaper.
Oh my goodness, Isaac is somehow not dead. I really thought he was going to die there.
Oh, he stays with it. Oh,
but unfortunately, yeah, the rest of the team does die. So.
You hate to see it.
Well, we still have 2 minutes to cap. I mean,
honestly, next fight, if we play it well, Juno ult, Reaper ult combo. One little Ray Death Blossom with the Deadeye to zone out people. This should be a pretty free fight win if we get it off.
Yeah. I think we still might be able to cap with over a minute, which obviously means if we get them even to overtime, that means we win no matter what. Or it's a draw.
Yeah. That is something you'd like to see. Given how
big kill on
Isaac just finds the unmastered lacking.
Yeah, that is really what we need there. They're gonna have to run away because if they try to take this fight down to support, that's just asking for a difficult hold.
And that's great for us too because we have a bunch of ults that are great for playing defensively. And
yeah.
Cumberland will have to engage on us. They do. Unfortunately, they force everybody back. That's
but Malga dying immediately.
Yeah, I was ill-advised from Ginger Refill.
And our Juno ult coming out and negating that Blade, really. And, I mean, we're just throwing everything we've got because it looks like we're going to win here.
Yeah, that's massive Blossom to close it out. And that's a round win for NPU with 43 seconds on the clock.
Just under a minute there, but still, that's great time to have.
No, as long as you're... I mean, a cap's a cap. If you get there, you get there. That's all you really want.
Better than an overtime cap.
True. I'd imagine we're not going to see much different change on the defense here.
No, maybe we will see an Ashe, though. I mean, with the high grounds and whatnot, we might see Ashe come out on our side just to take advantage of it, but...
It's possible. Or you just play the Sojourn for the extra DPS.
It's true.
We'll see what ends up happening.
And we'll know pretty quickly here.
Just get a beautiful view of King's Row streets.
Looks like we're sticking with the Cass, actually. We were both wrong.
Yeah. I've never been wrong. And yeah, no, that Cass does a lot of damage up close. It's really good into the Genji, so that makes a lot of sense.
That's true.
If you're gonna assume there's a Genji on the other side, you might as well pull out the Cass yourself.
Yeah, as soon as we switched over to Cass, and I felt like dealt with that Genji better, we started winning, so.
Yeah.
And they have a Widow and a Life Weaver. I don't think either of those are going to stick, but...
No, I would
now Moira.
Shocking. Juno.
Okay.
It's always Juno.
It's always Juno.
That character needs some major changes before it's anything other than Juno. And
the only difference here on either side is that we have a Cass and they have a Genji, so almost a mirror matchup.
Just looks like we're hiding in the halls of the high ground until fight's taken by Cumberland. Also, torpedoes come through on both sides.
I did not know you can make that jump. but
Yeah.
looks like we're gonna need to touch point or something.
Ooh,
So they're just.
Nody finds cheese bread and then Savage. Ooh,
Oh
unfortunate
man,
flank
that
by the
is.
Reaper.
And Isaac trying his hardest to kill that Malga, but
Not quite enough. That's
I got
gonna
mixed
be
up there and thought we had got those picks. But
unlucky.
yeah.
Looking not necessarily too terrible though. It's not like we gave him a bunch of ult charge. Although, again, Leon Master is beating Savage by quite a bit, which you don't want to see.
I feel like Leon Master is kind of just sticking on the Malga most of the time, which
Yeah, absolutely.
Malga's taking a lot of damage, so you're getting a lot of healing.
Instead of Flight Force out, they are going to be able to push forward here. Cardio Orbit is traded, and a few orbital ray really, really early, and Jeremy goes down as a result.
Yeah,
I
Jeremy
imagine
right in the
track
middle
that.
of orbital is not going to be great.
Quick team wipe for Cumberland, but I think with the Juno ult coming out on the side of MTU, the ult advantage is swinging the other way. Despite the fact that they have 4 on the side of Cumberland, they only had used the Juno ult there.
Juno is a really good ultimate to have, so.
Yeah, I mean, 50% damage and pretty massive AoE healing. There's nothing just needs that. Jeremy's taking high ground. You would not expect Rico to be there, but he takes advantage. Deadeye on the high ground
I
as
knew
well.
him coming out.
Ooh, can he find it? Oh,
I mean,
Isaac
he does,
finds the picks
kinda.
regardless. Ooh, nice shot onto Leon Master's cleanup.
Genji behind. We might get a large stagger
if
here
they
if they
can
can
find
find him. Looks like they have, so.
Hopefully Savage doesn't get picked as a result.
Oh man, it looks
Based
like
off
he
the blade,
will.
He definitely finds Savage.
Oh my goodness,
And
I
Rally's
thought.
forced out. That was a wild sequence.
I can't deny that was a great blade. I mean, it got Rally out and got a pick, and I think that's going to win them the fight.
Yeah, with a cleanup Death Blossom from Nody, that was.
Oh my. I can't deny that. Those were 2 perfect plays from both DPS there.
Yeah, you really hate to see it.
Yeah.
Like, the Juno is the most valuable pig you can get there, and they find it before the fight even starts.
We still do have that Juno ult, so we'll see if that changes anything.
Although we do have a 4-minute and 40-second hold here, but anything can happen on King's Row C.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeremy does go down early, unfortunately. But
We do Juno ult.
Juno does Juno ult things, so it's a 5-win for MTU.
Yep.
Decisive one too. Full team wipe. Full team wipe within 4 seconds. They all got the exact same respawn timer.
Yeah, I mean, Juno ult is.
Well, and Jolo gets picked early. That's unfortunate. Indeed, Genji stunned.
Almost.
Right forced out. Ooh, can Isaac find something here?
Unfortunately not. He kind of got
Keeper
booped
does go
away
down.
from everyone.
And
We do get Nody there,
That's a
but
big pick, because all you have to do is hold here. So coming back in 5v4 is to MTU's advantage. And we're gonna see a swap over to the Ana by
I'd
Savage.
assume for the
CW.
anti-nade, I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's really the only reason you play anything like the Juno. You want Discord.
could be a
or
big
you
ult
want
here. Unfortunately gets shielded, but
Isaac going low, forced to wraith out. Ginger Ripple charges in, Marta stuns. Genji dashes in with the deflect. That was actually a really nice play from Genji.
yeah. And
And that's a
there we
cap.
go. That is not a great look to see 2.5 minutes greater on the side of Cumberland.
Not great, but you know, it's winnable, damn it.
Even with just a minute, you can always go to the end in overtime. So
Absolutely. But even if we just cap A, holding for 3 minutes is not the worst thing in the world, especially if you can hold choke.
yeah, if we can cap that first point and at least get past the first chokehold there, I've had too many games to count where you just hold that choke for way too long.
Yeah, no, it's Kings Row A. Like, if you don't hold point A, you can always just hold that little arch, and usually that's enough.
Yeah.
That's sad. We'll see. We'll see how far we get.
Yeah, we did see a pretty convincing um, first point win from Cumberland last time, though.
Yeah, but
Granted, we are attacking first, so
let's see how MTU adapts.
yeah.
Again with the pick from Widow, the early attempt by Jolo.
Might get something this time, who knows?
5, 4,
Goes for it every time.
2,
Or he'll just shoot the Malga once and swap.
Ooh, oh, this time not quite.
We did see someone peek there and almost get that, but
And again, Maga's dueling, poking each other out. Really old charge. Before the fight really develops, the orbital ring comes out from both sides.
and just a big
Forced
that
out.
deflect is just it is winning so many fights for them.
JRB is so low just to get out of there. And that's 2 picks and 3.
And again, it's
running
just
away.
I mean that deflect, you see both Malgas shooting at each other and one of them's doing no damage.
Yeah, no, it's just the Genji's playing such a massive role in this matchup, and Joel is going to swap over to the Venture. Very interesting.
I'd assume just for the potential to stay on point for longer,
Yeah,
which he's just back there right now already and
He's
gets
unfortunately
picked.
down.
I'm not sure if he was.
the brig goes down though. Maybe just.
We are in overtime here and we do not touch, unfortunately.
It was a lost fight.
So at best we're gonna get a draw here, which I'm not sure how that works. Does that mean we go to game 6 possibly?
Yeah, no, if if it goes that far, then yeah, we would play 6 rounds, 6 maps. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. MTU does
Yeah.
have a bit of a mountain to climb here on defense.
To get that draw. So, I mean, what happened last time? We were up on high ground and they just kind of ran through us.
Yeah, last round point A, Nodi just TP'd in the back, killed both supports, which he's been doing a lot this game.
We have, or they have the Alari, it looks like. I'm not sure if they're gonna stay on that or that might just be to get some extra. Well, now it's Mercy, and we know they're not staying on that.
No. Damage boost Maga, so he heals more though. That's synergy. That counts.
Yeah, I guess so. Sim coming out. We could see a like kind of funky teleport play come out here.
They are sticking on the Mercy. Oh no, they're not. I misread the timer.
5,
Yeah, no, there we go.
There we
Great.
go.
3, 2,
But they are sticking to the Symmetra. We could see like a teleport up top, or I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it here. I'm sure we just noticed they have it.
They're just
And
gonna
yeah,
keep
they're
the back
teleporting
of the
right
high
up
ground.
top to just take over the high ground.
JRB is on low ground already, so
And he ran down to half health there, having to just back up. And
that was pretty
We have
nasty
to touch
from
point
Cumberland.
here,
They
I
have to
mean,
touch.
and
they
we
don't get there.
we aren't able to. That is just
That is another map point for Cumberland, unfortunately.
I can't deny that was a good way of playing that.
Yeah,
play of the game.
forced him up the high ground, got him a bad spot off the rip.
But
Boosted brig play of the game. We love to see it. Look at the aim. Look at the prowess. The determination. Beautiful. And-
well, anyways, what do we think we're gonna see now? I mean, we really, because of that Genji, we have not been winning these fights.
No, you have to find some adaptation. I think that's what the cast was meant to be, but
Seemed like while we're
Deflect.
on it, we did win more fights, but still, you had every so often where that Genji would just deflect everything and our Malga would blow up.
no, I mean the cat. Honestly, it's really interesting. You'd expect Genji to be the flanker in a comp, but honestly, what we've been seeing is the Reaper flanking and going for the back line, where the Genji's playing front line just to deflect the Maga. It's a
Yeah,
really kind of reversal of how those two characters normally play in a comp. Very interesting to watch. And we'll see how MTU adapts going into the next match.
Yeah, I mean, I really think we need to like either figure out how to get off Malga, or I feel like we need to get something that's just like an anti-nade. I know we tried it a few times, it didn't work out, but
Yeah.
something like that could help.
The anti-nade, like, it's really strong, but if you bait it out, suddenly Ana is just the easiest character in the world to just run over on
Yeah.
Maga.
Looks like we're going to be going to New Junk City next time,
Yeah.
which,
And we'll see how that goes after a quick break.
yeah.
All right, welcome back. We'd like to take a quick moment to mention our sponsors. First, Bradway Enterprises. Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location. Live where you want to live. HoughtonForRent.com. And University Images. Looking to spice up your style? University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan tech apparel. University owned, university operated. University Images. Located in the SDC or go to bookstore.mtu.edu. And did you come to the stream late? Want to keep up with the rest of MTU Esports? If you want to see VODs and other future content, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel too. Both tags are at MTU Esports.
And now we're into it. Looks like we are sticking the Malga on both sides, so. But we do have a May now. That is different.
May I? And Jolo's onto the Reaper.
I know Isaac has a great May. I've seen him play, and it's just some of the things he does is beautiful. So
Very true. And they give value out of these walls. Fortunately, Maga just gets walled and then just pins forward, which is just perfect.
the Malga way of dealing with a problem.
Yeah. Can't go back, go forward. It fixes it. And
But
that's KRB going down. Isaac does find Nodi with a nice headshot, but that is a fight win for Cumberland. And already some percent on the board, and a gnarly stagger on Jolo as well.
yeah, this practically could end up being the last fight, just with how Flashpoint goes.
Yeah, I think we'll have one more, but honestly, this isn't looking so bad. The ult-wise, Isaac has a Blizzard, and we're just about matched up on support ults.
So they already have Juno. If they do it early, we won't have nothing really to respond with.
No, they have to have the read, and it doesn't look like they do. But unfortunately, they don't even, yeah.
A good freeze there, but yeah.
They find both supports, but it's not enough.
No Juno is gonna beat that.
Oh, he almost finds the Genji.
Yeah,
Not that it would have meant much.
yeah. They do win that first point, so.
Say first fight win. I guess we've been used to seeing JQ on Flashpoint, but I'm guessing Maga. If Maga is good, Maga's just kind of JQ but more.
JQ is not the thing you want to be going into with. You've seen a Maga. I mean, Maga just kind of wins that matchup every time.
I mean, yeah.
Big
Really old,
ults
but
coming out
massive
here though.
stuff.
That's gonna be
Finds
a very
Genji
quick
in the
fight.
brig early. That's what you love to see, and that's a team wipe.
We did get a slight stagger on Nodi there, getting the later spawn, so.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big. They'll delay them by another 10 seconds.
But we
or
only
so.
get the cap now, so even if they lose this fight, they most definitely got one afterward.
Yep. Oh, early engage, stun of the Genji. Rally comes out from both sides. Nodi's Blossom doesn't find as much as it usually has been. And Cheesebread's just swinging. He's got to get out of there.
And he does, and we get a pick. We get their brig,
Beautiful.
but this could be bad.
Yeah,
I mean, the deflect
comes
comes out, and
Goes down, but the deflect is punished.
that's one way to get rid of a deflect. Just sit on him.
Stagger under the Reaper's pretty nice too.
Yeah. Well, not enough of a stagger, but still respawning with the rest of his buddies.
Yeah.
But we do have ults here. We have both Freeze and Juno ult, so.
Wow, and the Genji is swapped on the side of Cumberland. They're going to be Echo.
Oh man, we have not seen that. I mean, with how much the Genji has been winning them fights, I feel like that's kind of odd to see.
And I guess they're spooked by the Mei, which I get.
Yeah.
Honestly, they look like a fat Blizzard. I guess they just didn't feel like they needed it. And they have a pick already. Oh, there's the Blizzard.
Yeah, there we see it. I mean, feels like more of a zoning more than anything, but oh, we almost had the Malga there. There we go. Now we have
Now
it.
June's trapped in the cage. She went to heal, but it's a little too late. And that's a kind of a wasted death loss, to be honest, by Nodi.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna.
This is done and dusted. They're just stalling for no reason.
Yeah,
Giving
it
us
feels like
ults.
just giving us some alt charge and giving us more time to get to point before them.
Yeah.
Next flashpoint.
Yeah, I'm not really. I guess the Echo because there's no hit scan, so the Echo
That is-
less
I mean-
pressured out. But I feel like you were saying, the Genji was doing wonders for them in the Maga 1v1.
But then again, that was more closed in point. I mean, this one right here, Echo can kind of reign free and do a lot more than that last point where there's kind of cover around most of the point.
Yeah. Maybe we even see Joey or the hit scan, but I doubt it. Especially if they keep winning points like this, just an early engage just catches the brig of the pants down.
Yeah, I think Jolo really wanted to Reaper ult there, but as soon as he saw the once bar of soap went down, he knew he didn't need it.
No, good trigger discipline.
I most definitely would have used it anyway. Wasting ult.
Well, you gotta get the flip.
Obviously.
Duplicated Maga.
And we do kill it with the Reaper ult, so that's big.
Unfortunately, Cheesebread gets picked.
Oh, big headshot on the
one.
Echo.
That's another pick too. Ooh. And then now
We're about
it's
to have
tough
May
ball
ult
game.
and Juno ult, but oh, it's a little too late. We're not winning that. We did get 43% on point, so
That's pretty good. If we win one fight, then they get one quick little stagger fight.
yeah, more of a scrappy fight. But
That said, we are going into this fight with. We are beating them as for the Juno hold. If MTU reads this and hits the Juno early, maybe they can get something to happen. But it's gonna take a hard read, which I don't know if they have. Oh, they're going for it.
that they are, and no real response that they can use here. We're just gonna get that point presence, and
Forced to kite. Blizzard.
Blizzard coming out to basically just say, yeah, get rid of that cage. I mean,
Joey picked, and now the Juno's coming back from Cumberland. And
Oh, man.
that's unfortunately a fight win.
yeah, we just did not get enough out of our Juno ult.
Yeah, no, they just kited, and that was that. Just a little stagger. on the
Cheesebread,
brig.
a huge stagger. I mean, not that I mean, I
Doesn't
don't
do
think we're
much.
gonna be able to touch this.
No, we were never going to be able to.
Jump.
So that's not the worst stagger in the world.
Next
but it is.
Yeah, at best
not,
that
you
puts
just don't
cheese
see
bread
it.
at closer to the next point because he gets the different spawn.
True. An anti-stagger. But nope, they spot the echo, they ping him. And
We are on point first here, so we see some early ults here
Rodrigo
like that.
goes low instantly. He has his cardiac overdrive. Cage fight. Will gets broken. And Maga is really far and really low. They do find him. And the Duke Maga comes out as well.
Yeah,
That's the fight.
going down very quickly though.
Cage fight goes down, but I think it's too little too late for Cumberland. This fight wins for MTU.
Yeah. Trying to stall point as best they can, but too little too late. Now we're just going to get some staggered.
Hey, our turn to stagger the break. Oh, JRB wants blood. I guess they, no, he had ult. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't stagger him there.
I
It
feel
could
like
have
they
been a
could
really
have.
huge stagger. The Flashpoint 2 staggers are like so much more potent.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're right there, if Varsity gets back to that doorway where they're at right now, he's kind of free.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to see Mail. No, we don't.
Oh, Reaper and Maga go one, and MTU punishes. Massive. I think this May
They
comp
do
is really
cap
the adaptation
somehow.
they
I mean,
needed.
Reaper
Reaper's
going on
the
that flank for
Banded his
kind of
whole
no
team.
reason.
I guess just to get the cap, but 15% is not super worth it.
I'm sure he wanted some picks there too.
I guess if they had the read that the fight was already over and it wasn't worth committing to, then I guess technically they bought themselves another one, but it's going to be a fast one, and they will have the Juno ult for it. So actually, that was kind of smart. We'll see. We'll see.
I think as
Juno
soon
ult.
as their
They
Malga
can
runs
just-
in here, we're going to see Freeze come down to try and kill him.
Yeah, no, there's the freeze.
There
and
we
yeah,
go.
The solo Blizzard under the Maga.
Which, for good reason. If we
Yeah.
kill him, we win.
You're certainly
should
in a good
win.
spot. They do get the flip. Oh,
JRB falling through the middle.
that is
I think that's
the
going to lose
worst
us
time
the
for
fight.
that to happen. That is tough. He finds the Reaper, but he does go down.
Very unfortunate there. I feel like if JRB had stayed up top, obviously he didn't want to go down.
Yeah, no.
If he had stayed up top, I think we actually would have won that.
No, I think you're 100% correct on that. That was just an incredibly unlucky sequence.
And now they have, you know, we might see something interesting here. If two Malga ults are activated at the same time on the same team,
Called a Venn
one
diagram.
just overrides the other though.
Oh,
They changed that because it would crash the game.
interesting.
But we do see the Echo copy the Reaper instead of the Malga, so we will not be seeing.
Both cages go down pretty quickly. And yeah, no, big kill in the Brig, big kill in the Maga. And it's a fight win for MTU. And just when you thought they couldn't pull it out, they do. And they're going to stay alive in the series.
And yeah, it's gonna be 2-2, last fight, or well, not last fight, last point, possibly the last point of MTU's season.
But I mean, honestly, the May Reaper has been working out really well for them. Without the Genji on the other side to deflect the cardiac overdrive, we've seen Cumberland bleed here.
Yeah, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Absolutely. And Maga, when he bleeds hard.
That he does.
They're dueling, just poking each other with the miniguns.
Kind of surprised that we got point here. I assumed that they would have been there first, but
Flashpoint's weird that way.
yeah. But it doesn't really look like either team wants to cap right now. They want to win the fight.
Ooh, a massive pulsar torpedoes, but
Orbital
big-
gets canceled. Oh my goodness.
That is unlucky. JRB does find nobody, but it's at the cost of the fight.
I feel like even if that Juno ult came out, it was not going to do enough. That might just lose us the match there. Because if we don't win this next fight, we might not even have another Juno ult. Whereas they have one.
I think you just gotta look for a massive blizzard here. You gotta play Juno ult out early, kite it, and then get a massive blizzard.
Yeah.
See if MP can make it happen.
I mean, if you blizzard wherever the Juno ult's going, they can't really use it.
True.
Unless you want to risk getting frozen. And we do
Oh,
see
and
that.
was
They're
it?
using it right on,
Good call.
yeah.
And oh, Savage was down.
So does the
And-
Kendo, but that's going to be it. There's no way we're winning this, and I don't think Cheesebread's getting out either, no matter how much he thinks he will.
Oh. Honestly, kind of them to kill him there. Give this a chance in hell here. We got Rally. We got Cage. They got
And
Dupe
we have a
Cage.
Tracer. We go off the May here, probably just for the touch.
Which, honestly, Tracer's not bad here.
Ooh, that is not great to see.
Going to the cage, Jeremy just gets taken out in the cage. Oof. You hate to see it. We do find one pick. There's the Rally.
It's always winnable.
Can they make something happen? Briggs counterstun. Did they find the pick? No. Reaper fighting on point. What? With Joel, you're the better Nodi. Oh, Cheeseburger goes down. Savage goes down again.
And Amalgam might get back in time. I'm not
done.
sure. No, unfortunately not. That is going to be win for Cumberland.
Unfortunate. MCU clearly gave it their all. They made some adaptations that really put them back in that game, but still ended up being a sweep.
Yeah. I mean, once we got that May out there, you really saw, especially once they swapped out the Genji, it felt like the fights were a lot more even.
And so yeah, when like you said, when Genji was forced off, suddenly Cumberland felt uncomfortable. But
I think we just
In the end, it
weren't
wasn't
ready
enough.
for a Genji to not flank.
yeah,
I mean, who is?
the frontline Genji flank Reaper,
Yeah. Was
terrible.
still a great game and a great season for MTU overall. I mean,
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
played great in every game they did. So
Only 2 losses out of their 8 games played. Pretty
yeah,
solid. But
and
that is the end.
I mean, no better team to lose to than the first seed. Kind of
True.
gonna happen.
Unfortunate. You hate to see it, but you know, they gave it their all. They went out there, they adapted, they played hard the whole time.
We saw some great plays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after a quick break, we're gonna go speak to one of our players. Oh, never mind. We're not doing that. Up next, MTV Sports. There's nothing.
That was our last game.
Thank you again to our partners. I've been Liam.
I've been Chris, and we'll see you next season.